welcome guys. I hope you're having a great long weekend. Let's go ahead and get started with your tarot read. So we are going to use tea leaf cards today. We'll start with a few of these guys. I'll sort of tuck them to the side. We'll do some letters and numbers. We'll see what message comes forward. So I'm curious. We'll get just a few of these guys. That's what we're going to start with. Just a few of them. Just a few cards, tarot. What do we got? We have kangaroo, unsettled times, need to plan ahead. Egg, success assured with good plans and hard work. So definitely needing a plan for something that's going on in your life. Not sure what that is. Broken bridge, unsuccessful outcome to problem. And you know what? That might have been the catalyst for this. That might have been the catalyst for a need to have like a backup plan or a plan B. Caterpillar, things will not always be this way. A change is coming. Marriage, the marriage card. So this might not just be romantic marriage. This could be within business too, or another relationship, and sort of two people coming together to collaborate. We also have scales. Keep your life in balance. Balance is going to be important, especially if you're dealing with something that sort of doesn't work out the way that you hoped it would. You know, and you're having to come up with sort of that plan B, or you're having to try and do something a little bit different. We'll keep a few on each side here. We're going to grab some letters. We'll grab some numbers. So what do we got? We have the letter D was the first one that popped out. Whoa, I had a bunch that wanted to come in. That one went sideways. We're going to start with these guys. So we have N, K, Q, T, X, and Z. And now we're going to grab some numbers too. So you're going to know if these resonate with you or have special meaning for you. It might mean that this is a little bit more of a personal message for you today. Let's see, we have 16, the month of October, the month of March. We'll get a few more here. 30, the month of November, 27, and a couple more. We'll get a couple more, please, tarot. What do we got here? We have 18, 13. Well, I'm going to shuffle everybody over. And then 29 is the last one. So remember, some of these numbers, they might not just be a date. This might actually be an address, a phone number. You're going to know because it's going to make sense to you. It's going to have special meaning to you. Interesting. So I wonder what's going on. I need a tarot deck to clarify these cards. Give me a tarot deck. Well, this is the one I'm getting pulled to today. So this is the one we're going to use for your read. So what is going on? What is this situation that doesn't work out the way that you hope it will? What is this unsettled times, the planning ahead? What's the marriage thing all about? I'd like to know too. We got the Moon card. The King of Cups, Chariot, and the Queen of Swords. I feel like unknowns between two people, like what direction a relationship is going to go, where it's going to head. Is somebody's like worrying, is it going to wind up like this broken bridge? Is it going to be unsuccessful? Is it something that's going to lead to partnership like marriage? It's like, which way are we going? Which way are we going? Even in the Chariot card, it's funny. It's like the horses in the Chariot card are pulled in two different directions, and one is headed towards the Queen of Swords and one is headed towards the King of Cups. And that figure is looking straight down the center. It's like we're trying to make things work together. We're trying to bring things together. But will they come together? Will these two people come together? Will these two souls come together? Let's see. The Sun card. And the Ten of Cups. Well, I see the potential for this to be something. I see the potential for this to be positive, for it to be like a Ten of Cups. I have a feeling we're going to be talking a lot about choice in this read. I feel like both these people are wanting the same thing. What I do get, especially with this Queen of Swords, that Sun card and that Ten of Cups is on her side. Next to the King of Cups, I have the Moon card. So I do feel like the Queen of Swords is representing sort of who this read is for, who this read is directed at, because it's bringing out more of their emotions. It's saying that this person doesn't understand where the Queen or King of Cups is coming from, doesn't understand what the King of Cups wants. It's still like a bit of a mystery. Is this person going to move towards this marriage, or is this person going to move towards the broken bridge? We don't know what's coming. We don't know which way this person is going. This Queen of Swords is sure of her feelings, but not sure of where the King of Cups sits. We just got the Page of Wands, which represents good news on the way, and the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups is wish fulfillment. Seven of Cups. This Queen of Swords is about to get an offering from this King of Cups. Some sort of an offering. I don't know if this is going to be a proposal. I don't know if this is going to be marriage. This might just be somebody who she really sees has the potential for a future and is hoping to make a romantic connection for or with. And this is what this person is offering. This might be the beginning of a romance. That Knight of Cups, it's an emotional offering. She's going to have a choice to make here. She is going to have a choice to make. Is this person offering her what she's looking for? Is this offer what she's looking for? Or is she looking for maybe more than this person is willing to give? We're going to check it out here. Oh, I don't know. I got the Three of Cups. I got happiness and celebration here. And the Fool card. And the World card. It's funny, in this Fool card, I don't get this very often. A lot of times it just represents taking a leap of faith or changing sort of your point of view and looking at things in a new way. I should get that somebody like felt foolish. Somebody actually feels foolish. I think it's this Queen of Swords. When this offering comes about to have this happiness, it's like she's going to feel like she was foolish for worrying. Gonna feel like she is foolish for worrying. You're not foolish for worrying. Like if your heart is there and you don't know how somebody else feels, that's gonna cause anxiety. That's gonna cause worry. That's absolutely normal. It's not foolish to worry about something like that. The World card too represents those rewards from the universe. So this is like her keeping her faith. This is like her staying positive. This is like her being focused on her goal, focused on forward movement, focused on sort of that positivity and what could be and being rewarded for it. The Seven of Coins, abundant harvest. The Two of Cups is that deep emotional connection. We do have the Seven of Swords here. Okay, I'm going to tell you this too. This Queen of Swords, she might be a little bit jealous or a little bit insecure too. The Seven of Swords can sometimes represent, I don't know, theft or sneaking or cheating or whatever. I don't feel that in the cards. But I do feel worry surrounding this card. And I do feel like this is something she worries about, and maybe she's a little bit jealous or maybe a little bit insecure, which leads to a little bit of jealousy, or it leads to those doubts or those insecurities. Okay, like, does he really love me? Does this King of Cups really love me? Is this King of Cups really committed? This King of Cups is committed. He strikes me as being kind of cool, playing this close to his chest. Whatever this offer is that he's bringing forward, whether it is a proposal or whether it is some sort of deeper form of commitment or just getting romantically involved and changing the dynamic of the relationship, I feel like he had to plan it for himself. He had to plan how he was going to go about doing it. He had to build up his confidence in doing it. And so that's why he kind of played it cool, and she didn't know what he was all about. She didn't know what was going on. It's like he needed to do that for himself. And he wasn't being sneaky. That was just like building up his own confidence, building up himself, trying to do things in a way that he felt was going to give him the best chance of success, because he is genuinely interested in this Queen of Swords. He is genuinely interested in a future with this Queen of Swords. Interesting. We have Death, Ten of Swords. Yeah, she was worried. She was worried about this. I don't know if these two people were together in a relationship and had a little bit of a breakup too. She had like there's like a fear of this not being a thing. Fear of these two people parting ways. I see that, a lot of fear. She has very deep feelings for this King of Cups, extremely. The Empress and the High Priestess. It's funny, in this High Priestess, I actually see a figure sitting and watching over this situation. I don't know if this is spirit or if this is the universe, but there is a higher force coming into play in this relationship, watching over this situation. Empress. There's something bigger, more spiritual that I'm missing here. I'm going to grab a couple more cards. I got the King of Wands here too. King of Wands. Where do you sit, King of Wands? Give me some more clarification on some of these cards, please, Tarot. I know a little bit more. Temperance, Balance. Oh. Okay. This King of Wands, this is not... Sometimes these court cards will come forward and you'll get a couple cards. They do represent the same person, but different sides of the same person. Maybe things that they're struggling with internally. No. This King of Wands is someone who is trying to sabotage and undermine this relationship. This King of Wands is trying to sabotage what this Queen of Swords has going with this King of Cups. I'm trying to figure out which side of things he sits on. Who does he belong to? Who does the King of Wands belong to? I'm getting pulled to look at the Queen of Swords like this is somebody on her side. He's a troublemaker though. Whoever this is a troublemaker, and his motives are hidden. His motives are hidden. So I don't know if he comes across like a friend or something. He's not. He's not. He wants fighting. He wants chaos. And whoever this person is, he might not be afraid to tell lies to be able to get it. I keep feeling like he's a friend of the King of Cups. I had to pull to look at the Queen of Swords. I was told to look at that. But I keep getting like he's a friend of the King of Cups. I don't know if he's a jealous friend who has the hots for the Queen of Swords. And so that's why he's looking to throw a wrench into all of this. Maybe he's tried to cause trouble, telling that King of Cups all sorts of shit or something. I don't know, but he's trouble. He is trouble. Whoever this is, he's trying to unbalance the entire works. Knight of Swords. He wants to swoop in like a white knight. That's what he wants to do. He wants to wait until this King of Cups is gone, swoop in like a white knight, and take over that Queen of Swords. That's who he's after. That's his entire game. That High Priestess is really pissed off at this. I keep feeling a lot of like really sour, angry energy coming from that High Priestess. Like I said, I don't know if this is spirit that's crossed over, if this is karma, if this is some sort of higher power. It is something on the other side of the veil. And it is very angry at what this King of Wands is doing. I actually am being told that this King of Cups and this Queen of Swords belong together. Like soulmate connection, destined connection to spend their life together. They are actually supposed to be together. This is a thing that is supposed to happen. And this King of Wands is interfering in it. That's what's pissing the High Priestess off too. Because they see that they have this destined situation with these two people who are fated to be together. They're supposed to be together. And they got this random outside force that's trying to stick its frickin' nose in. It's like it's interfering with the plans of the universe or something. That figure is very, very angry about this. Whoever that King of Wands is, better watch out. Because if that's karma, it's not going to end well for that person. Two of Coins says balance too. Balance, temperance, we had the scales, keep your life in balance. You know, if you are this Queen of Swords, if you are having these issues with this King of Cups, you're wondering where he's sitting, you're wondering what's going on. I'd tell you, man, you got some King of Wands or you got some other party here who's sort of sniffing around, who's trying to play like White Knight to you or something. You be careful, because that one might be the one who's stirring up all this trouble to begin with. Just watch out for that King of Wands. I wouldn't be looking for a plan B in that King of Wands. I don't think he's on the up and up. I think he's got ulterior motives. And he feels like he doesn't belong in this situation. That's why I keep getting, it's like those other two energies belong in everything that's going on here. And this King of Wands shouldn't be here. He shouldn't be a part of that. He's not meant to be a part of this. 8 of Cups, Strength, 10 of Coins. 2 of Wands. Again, there's that 9 of Swords. There's that fear I was feeling. That fear, that insecurity about what's going to happen in this situation. Is it going to end in this broken bridge? Is it going to end in this marriage card? Are we going to be able to come back together? Are we going to be able to make this work? Strength, 2 of Wands, 10 of Coins. I'm telling you what the cards are saying. If you're this Queen of Swords and you're wanting this King of Cups, fight for this King of Cups. Fight for this future that you want. If you're this King of Cups and you're wanting this Queen of Swords, fight for this. Fight for this future that you want. Fight for this 10 of Coins. Fight for this legacy. Don't let an interloper pop in and try and pull everything apart. You know, if this is like a couple who's having a row or having an argument, but they still care for each other, don't allow one little argument to ruin things. If this is the case that's going on, like I don't get a nasty feeling from the Queen of Swords. So I don't feel like this is somebody who's a karmic. I don't get a karmic or nasty feeling from the King of Cups either. I feel like these are just two people who genuinely care for each other and are trying to find their way. This King of Wands, however, this King of Wands is up to no good. This King of Wands does not belong in this picture. He is one too many. And there is a higher force that sees it that way too. Like I said, I don't think shit's going to end too well for that King of Wands if he keeps pushing to stick his nose in this situation. Two of Wands. Ooh, what came out? Whoa, Four of Wands came out. The Four of Wands is the marriage card. It is the marriage card. It is stability. It is that deep commitment. We have one go sideways here too. This one needs to come out. The Three of Wands. Three of Wands. I'm telling you, like, what I see in that card, that Three of Wands, is one too freaking many in a partnership. That's what I see, is one too many in a partnership. It's this King of Wands. This King of Wands will stop this relationship from becoming a marriage situation if he's allowed to. If he's allowed to. That's the detrimental effect that this King of Wands can have. He has the potential to completely derail this relationship. This relationship, these two people are meant to be together. This marriage card is where they're supposed to be. They are supposed to be joined. They are supposed to form legacy together. They're supposed to have this Ten of Cups together. That is their destiny. And they're going to have to take some pretty big steps and do some pretty hard work to cut out any interlopers who are trying to cause trouble, and be able to lean on each other, because somebody else is going to cause all kinds of extra burdens, insecurities. This King of Wands is not above lying or misrepresenting the truth or something that somebody said to be able to split these two energies up. This person is not very nice. The Hangman, the Emperor. The Emperor. I tell you, this little message here, these two cards, yeah, there's the third card. Absolutely. These three cards belong to the King of Cups. This is a message directed directly to the King of Cups. If you want this life with someone, this is what the Emperor card represents. It represents them feeling like they have that happiness and success. If to this person that happiness and success is adjoining with this Queen of Swords, the only thing that can stop that from happening is their own choices and behaviors. Okay, that's what the Hanging Man says. If you want this person to become your matching queen, if you want this person to settle with you, if you want to have a partnership here, do not let this person slip away. Do not let an interloper intercede and cause trouble. Fight for this legacy. Fight for this love that you're wanting. Right now, this Queen of Swords has no idea how this King of Cups is feeling. She doesn't. That's what I got right from the beginning of the read. She doesn't know where she stands with this person, which actually puts this King of Wands in a position where he can completely damage, derail, and destroy this relationship. This King of Cups needs to step up and speak his truth. He needs to speak what he feels for this person, speak what he feels for the Queen of Swords. Because I'm telling you, the Queen of Swords wants the Ten of Cups with this person. The Queen of Swords wants marriage with this person. They want a deeper commitment. So if the King of Cups is wanting it too, like, don't sit around. Yeah, there it is, the Fountain card. Don't sit around and frickin' wait for nothing. This is a crossroads read, because the Fountain card just came out. That is like that basic level of evolution, that most important crossroads, or one of the most important crossroads you're going to go through in your life. And if you choose one path, it's going to take you down one road. If you choose another, it'll take you in a completely different direction. And one of those is the way that you want, and one of them is not. It will change the course of your life. If both of these people are wanting that course to end up like, you know, like this marriage card, the Ten of Cups, the Ten of Coins, that legacy, both of them need to fight for it. This is a critical point in them learning how to communicate, and them learning how to be vulnerable to each other, and learning how to fight for their happiness. Because that King of Wands is a freaking test. He is a test, and he will come in and he will rip all of this apart. It's up to them which way this goes. And if that's allowed to happen, this will completely get derailed. And these people are meant to be together. Whoever these two people are, I have no idea who they are, but the cards are telling me that they are absolutely meant for each other. I keep feeling like there's something bigger and more spiritual at play. So like they were handpicked for each other. They're meant to be together in life. The Nine of Coins and Judgment. It's all about choice here. It is all about choice. Somebody's going to have to take the first step and be vulnerable. Somebody's going to have to reach out first. The Star card and the Five of Swords. Focus on the goal. Focus on the goal, like, you know, egos, fears, anxieties, insecurities, all of those things. Let it slide and focus on the goal. The goal is to come together. The goal is to be happy together. The goal is to have a lifelong love. Focus on that, and that will take you where you need to go. If you can't stay focused on the goal and you allow all those smaller things to override you and those emotions, the fears, the anxieties, insecurities, all that garbage, you will, like this Five of Swords, you will rob yourself of this. I think it's a lifetime soulmate connection. These people are destined for each other. And that King of Wands won't hang around either. So if that Queen of Swords is thinking, well, the King of Wands is looking pretty good, he won't stick around. That is not a lifetime connection. That's heartache and that's baggage, is what I'm being told. The King of Wands is just fly-by-night kind of trouble once he gets in there and once he feels like he's gotten what he wanted. He's somebody who's just going to cut loose and piss off. So that's going to be something she's going to have to heal her hurt from, and then she's going to have to look back with the regret about the King of Cups and how she wished she would have just opened up to the King of Cups, just reached out one more time and just told him how she felt. And that King of Cups is going to regret the shit out of it too if he allows this to happen. He's going to wish he fought for this. He's going to wish he fought for the person that he wants to be his matching queen. Like, both of these people want each other. They need to step up and say it. They need to step up and say it, because somebody's looking to undermine this and pull it all apart, but it has so much potential to come together in a positive and loving way. But it's up to them which way this goes. And I could feel that right in the beginning. This read was going to be a lot about choices. Which way do you want this to go? Do you know, that star card, what is your focus? What is your goal? What's it worth to you? This is, like I said, Fountain card. There's going to be huge regrets. If these people don't fight for their relationship and fight to come back together and fight for this connection, there's going to be huge lifelong regrets that they're going to wind up having to deal with. This King of Cups needs to come forward and let the Queen know how he's feeling. She needs to get over her insecurities and speak to him too. These two people are destined together. This is all I keep seeing. Destiny. They're supposed to be together. And that King of Wands just does not belong, guys. Alrighty, I hope that you enjoyed your read and have a great day.